Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jenny. I'm really happy to be here with you today to share with you my September to be read. So there's lots going on in September, as is usual. I think the end of the year seems to have so many different types of read-alongs, readathons, all those types of things. And I'm joining in two this September, and actually one of them I am leading. So I'm really excited about that, and I'll tell you a bit more about it in case you haven't seen the announcement video later. So the first thing that I'm participating in for September is called Framed in September. It is hosted by a whole bunch of great booktubers, and I will put the announcement video down below. But basically, this is an art readathon. So it is, there's 3 prompts. It's pretty straightforward, and I'm really excited that this initiative is happening on BookTube because, of course, I love reading books about art, and I am an artist as well. So this is right up my alley. So it is read a book focused on art is the first prompt, experience art, and then a bonus prompt is create or tell people about art that you love. So I'm going to be making a vlog for this in September. Very excited to be doing that. And I've chosen 2 books actually to talk about and read in this part of in this readathon, and I'm doing 1 nonfiction and 1 fiction. So the book that I'm going to be reading for this readathon that's fiction is Portrait of an Unknown Lady by Maria Gainza, and it was translated from the Spanish by Thomas Bunstead. I've actually also read her first translated work, which is called Optic Nerve, and I would recommend it. I thought it was a good novel, and so you could, if you wanted to read a book for Framed in September, I would recommend Optic Nerve, or this one, Portrait of an Unknown Lady, which I'll be reading as well with my book club as part of the Thrive Together network. And that's a network of artists that meet online and support each other, women artists and non-binary folks. And so this is our read for September in our book club. And so it's great to be able to lead that book club and also to read this on a vlog for all of you. And this is set in Buenos Aires art world, and a master forger has received legendary status. Rumored to be a woman, she specializes in canvases by the painter Margaret Lidi, a portraitist of Argentinian high society. But who is this absurdly gifted creator of counterfeits? What motivates her, and what is her link to the community of artists who congregate night after night in a strange establishment called the Hotel Melancolico? So, yeah, it's a very short one as well. Maria Gainza's books are not super long, so if you wanted to dip your feet in, read something in translation, read something about art, read something about set in South America, which is probably an area that a lot of people don't read that much about, I will recommend this one. And then for my nonfiction that I will be reading for Framed in September, I'm going to be reading The Death of an Artist by William Deresiewicz. And this is a book about the effect that billionaires and big tech is having on artists. So yeah, I'm interested to listen to this one to see what his opinions are about this. I think this was written slightly before AI got to where it is right now. And a lot of artists are struggling, of course, with this idea of AI taking over this creative world and changing the face of how art is made. There are a lot of artists who are also embracing that. So I think it's a very complex and layered topic, but I'm very interested to listen to William's opinion about what billionaires and big tech are doing to the art industry and everyday artists. Okay, so that is the first thing I'm participating in. The second thing I'm participating in is a read-along of The Diviners by Margaret Laurence, which is my favorite novel. I made a whole video about this read-along, and so I will put that down in the description box below. But basically, we are reading The Diviners in the month of September. I will be making 3 videos, one for each section of the book that you can watch and then comment on. And then we're going to be having a live chat on September 22nd. So if you are interested in joining us, you just have to click on the video below, go into the description and click the form and fill out your email. And I will be sending out an email to everyone who signed up to get a time that works for everybody, or as best we can, on September 22nd, where we can talk about this novel. This is an amazing novel about a character named Morag Gunn. She's a writer. She comes of age just after World War II, and you follow her life. You follow her trials and tribulations. You follow her as she struggles through single motherhood, trying to be an artist at the same time. There's a lot in here. It is a family saga. It is about ancestry. It is about Canada and the parts of Canada that are very conflicting, such as, settler relationships with Indigenous peoples. There's a lot in here. It is just brilliant. I'm really excited to read it again, and I'd be really excited if you would like to read it with me. And so still time to join in anytime, and that will be happening, in September. And along with that, I will be reading Margaret Laurence's memoir, Dance on the Earth. So this is her final work, where she reveals the story of her fascinating life, the process of her writing, and the people and emotional journeys who accompanied it. So Margaret Laurence did pass away. I don't know how old she was when she passed away, but she didn't make it into super far into life. So I think she may have been in her 60s potentially when she passed away, but I'm excited to read, some nonfiction from her, and just have this to accompany the diviners, maybe compare and contrast the fiction with reality, and hopefully she talks about writing the diviners in here a little bit, which would be awesome to read as well. All right, and the final book that I have on my TBR for September is The Erratics by Vicki Laveau-Harvie. This book won the Stella Prize in, I don't remember what year it was. Won the Stella in 2019, or maybe it was just longlisted for the Stella. Anyway, I don't know. It won a bunch of prizes. It is also a memoir. This is a memoir of Vicki going home to Alberta, Canada, to take care of her parents, and not really understanding the extent of which her parents had aged and become elderly or become compromised. And so this is her kind of coming to that realization, and she's actually been estranged from her parents for many years. So it's a relationship style memoir, and this is actually on my 5-star predictions list for 2024. So I'm excited to be able to get to this one. Now, this isn't a ton of books that I have for September. I did slow down my reading considerably in August because I had been reading really a lot of books for the first half of the year. I'm actually ahead of my goal right now. So I'm kind of using this time to settle down a little bit more, read a little bit more slowly, and not feel this pressure to be reading a ton of books every month. So if I get through these books and I want to bring something else in, I will definitely do that. But right now I'm really happy with this kind of 5-book list. I think that's great, and I will bring some more in if necessary. So that is my reading for September. Again, would love to have you join me for the read along of the Diviners. And I hope you will consider joining in with Framed in September. It is, it is always good to read about something that might be a little bit out of your comfort zone, that might challenge you a little bit. There are so many different types of books about art. If I have time, I will make a video especially about different books about art that I recommend, but I do have a playlist, which I will link below, that recommends some of the books about art. I've read many that I really liked enough to make reviews about. So if you're looking for some recommendations, please check out that playlist, and I will be back again soon with another video. Thank you so much for watching.